went this way. I don't know what it is, but it's bleeding.
It's the same direction those machines went with our kin. We ain't gonna be able to track it in the dark.
Round up the horses, get some supplies. We'll set off first light.
You're going with us. I need that weapon. It's the only thing that counts. I figure you owe me.
I don't see it that way.
Well, that's a clip from this weekend's blockbuster new release, Cowboys and Aliens.
It's a movie that combines classic Western with classic science fiction. And our movie guy, Aaron Lafferty, is here with a preview of other movies we'll know this weekend.
Yes.
How are you, Aaron?
Good. So I'm a big fan of the modern Westerns. Some of the older ones, not so much. But so you've also got the sci-fi element here. This is set in 1873 Arizona. So if you like Westerns, you should like this movie. If you like sci-fi, you should like this movie. If you like both, you'll probably like this movie even better.
And if you like neither, you probably should pick something else.
Right. I mean, basically what it is, it's a small town in Arizona. And the Daniel Craig character is kind of an outlaw gunslinger. And he wakes up in the middle of the desert, and he's got this contraption on his wrist that it turns out to be some kind of a scientific weapon of some sort that may be related to this alien invasion. Obviously, if you're in the Old West and you're getting invaded by aliens, you're totally surprised. You don't know what's going on. So you've got a lot of character development. This comes from Jon Favreau, who directed Iron Man. So if you liked Iron Man, kind of got that pedigree behind it. Obviously, Daniel Craig, Harrison Ford, Olivia Wilde, you know, got a good cast. Also, Sam Rockwell's in this. The critics are giving it about a 6. Fans giving it about a 6. Some of the critics are actually liking it more than others. So, you know, it is what it is. It's a $150 million budgeted movie, so you got a lot of special effects. You've also got a lot of marketing, so you've probably seen a lot of the clips for this already. So,
you know, it's interesting.
One to watch.
I always say that if you see some highly respected actors with their names attached to this, you know that at least the script and the concept must have been good from the outset. Whether the execution ever pays off or not.
To get Harrison Ford and Daniel Craig, there must be something good working there for it. You know, the script hasn't gotten a lot of buzz, but you've at least got the story, you've got some good acting, and the special effects are not going to be over the top like a Transformer special effects. So it's just, you know, it's kind of fun to see.
Interesting concept.
So we'll see how it does. I'm going to see it after this.
Really?
I'm going right there.
Going right to the theater.
He's having popcorn for lunch.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, now that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Yeah, this was something that I saw previous. I think it was the Super Bowl, the first one that I saw.
Yeah. So
And
for 6 months, we've been kind of leading up to this.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Okay, for someone looking for a romantic
Something
comedy.
different. Something different.
An
Sure.
adult.
Yes,
romantic
a little
comedy.
bit more adult.
Yes.
You might be surprised that this movie's not rated R. Crazy Stupid Love. You got Steve Carell, Julianne Moore. Basically, it's a guy who's kind of having problems with his relationship with his wife. Potentially, maybe going down the divorce road. We're not sure. Ryan Gosling plays a marriage counselor, and he's got his own kind of brand of relationship, if you will. He's kind of a ladies' man. So Steve Carell goes to him for help, and maybe not the right help that he needed. But Julianne Moore's Steve Carell's wife in this movie. Marissa Tomei is also in here. You've also got Emma Stone from Easy A and the Zombieland movie. Kevin Bacon's in this. So you've got a good cast of people, PG-13, it's about 2 hours long, and it's getting about a 7.
Okay,
So
interesting.
Something that's interesting, that's getting some good reviews. It's probably the best reviewed movie of this weekend.
Interesting, and you know, they're really the box office the last couple of weekends, you've had so much hype around some of those maybe bigger budget kind of, maybe we're ready for a romantic comedy.
Right, and we're starting to get closer to the fall season, so we're starting to get some better movies, maybe slightly better scripts, slightly better characters, slightly better acting, so we're getting there.
Fantastic.
You know,
So. Those romantic comedies are perfect for that little date night.
Exactly, and it's PG-13, so you know it's also younger date night too. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
It's something I want to see for sure.
There you go.
And of course we've got the Smurfs.
So
a lot of people have been waiting for the blue creatures to make their appearance.
Even younger audience. We've got Cowboys and Aliens is in 3D, and the Smurfs is also available in 3D. This is one of the most anticipated 80s remake kind of movies, if you will. However, it's not getting the best reviews. We're not looking too good on this one. We're looking at about a 4 from the national audience. You got a lot of good people as the voice actors. You got like George Lopez. You've got Katy Perry as Smurfette. Jonathan Winters, you might remember from some '80s shows, including Mork and Mindy. He's playing Papa Smurf. So you've got a lot of good people in this movie. Hank Azaria is Gargamel. But it's just not getting the good reviews. It's a live action and animation combined, so you've got the real people with the animated characters. So that's something different than a just purely animated movie. But I mean, it is what it is. It's not going to be the best movie you're going to see this year, but
if you're looking for something to take the kids,
it might be a fun hour and a half.
There you go.
So to take the kids.
Okay.
Or wait to rent it.
Yes. Well, I've actually been renting a lot of movies in the last couple of weeks, and you actually have some new offerings for us. A big one that I think a lot of people have been waiting to see.
Right. If you didn't see it in the theater, Source Code, definitely rent it. It's a really good rental. Also, kind of a fun, kind of a thriller, sci-fi, edge of your seat, kind of a what's going on kind of here. I heard it described as Groundhog Day meets Inception, and I think that's actually pretty good analogy here. Jake Gyllenhaal plays a soldier who wakes up in a train, subway train in Chicago, and so he finds out he's part of a mission to figure out who actually bombed this train, because this train is going to blow up, kind of Groundhog Day-esque. It's going to blow up several times, and each time he's learning new details about this terrorist attack kind of a thing. So it's kind of an interesting concept, not something we've seen before. It does get a little heavy-handed at the end. There's some things, I think some editing would make it an even better movie. Okay. But
how about that, Aaron the critic?
It's certainly worth it.
Oh, we like that.
No, I just think it got a little preachy at the end.
And I saw it and I loved it.
Right.
I was very surprised that I liked it as much as I did.
Fantastic. And of course we can follow along. I know you'll probably be sending out some tweets from the Cowboys and Aliens this afternoon.
Yeah.
Read all about it. Laugh at the Movies.
Thank you.
Your blog.
All right.
Thanks, Aaron.
Have a good weekend.
We'll be right back.
That's West.